Norma, is Nelum being ordered or no? Like, he's in Williamson County. All right, so we're gonna recall this. And you say in Williamson County, what's happening?
He was found incompetent there. So I don't
So
know,
is he still, currently he's incompetent?
I believe so. So I don't know if ordering him is gonna do anything really. We just have to, I guess, write it out to see if he's ever restored.
All right, see, I don't know how Williamson County does their incompetency.
We
So
can-
let's do this. We'll recall this in November.
Okay.
But in November, we'll set it as a contested and we'll see where we are. All right, I need a contested hearing date in November, late November, please. So November 20th.
Oh,
Uh,
Are we gonna bring him over to have him evaluated here, or are we gonna rely on the one there?
it depends on his attorney.
Oh, right, okay.
Yes.
I think we'll see what Williamson County does, Judge, on that. If he's been funding company, he's gonna be sent either to a state facility or something.
Mhm.
So no sense in doing double work.
Okay, yeah. All right, Vashon, on page 8, Noah Nelum. That's gonna come back as a contested on November 20th. And it really depends on if he's competent or not. Counsel? Attorney O'Geen?
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. So I believe on this case, there was supposed to be an update on the mental health court, is that correct?
That's correct, Judge.
And do you know what the status is?
The status, to my understanding, is that Mr. Rodriguez has not yet been screened.
So he hasn't been screened yet? Just one second. All right, let me look this up and see what's going on.
Yes, Judge, thank you.
All right, Attorney O'Geen?
Yes, Judge.
All right, so this is what we're going to do. Norma, recall this for the last week in October. Are we able to do it October 27th? All right, and then Attorney O'Geen, you'll need to reach out with the mental health court and see when they're planning on interviewing him. And Norma, can you make sure the referral was sent? All right. So we'll know something by October 27th. Mr. Rodriguez, if you are called by mental health court, be sure to make all of the appointments that they give to you, all right?
Thank you, Judge. I'll make sure to follow up with mental health court as well. And may we be excused?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
I'm sorry. The next time that we're here, will it be via Zoom or will it be in person?
He can appear by Zoom unless, for some reason, the mental health court wants him in person. Because
Okay.
sometimes they'll interview that same day. And if you're in the building, someone from mental health court will be here this afternoon at 1:30. So if you want to drop by and talk to them about Mr. Rodriguez, you can.
Okay, Judge. I'm in Guadalupe County. My jury's out deliberating, but I will make sure I send them an email.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, bye-bye. All right, who's the attorney on Alexandria Alvarez?
Council is present.
Hi.
Hey, so I'm waiting on Lauren. She is in Guadalupe County still, and it was my understanding that she has an in-person court date at 9 for her pending charges.
Mhm.
And she may be available anytime after 10, but I'm not sure exactly when that will be.
All right, so what's happening with this?
Do you have the court case in Guadalupe County that needs to take care of?
Mhm.
So she has court over there, then they'll put her on to that.
Okay, all right, we'll wait for that.
All right.
Let me know what.
Okay, all right, thank you. All right, Julian Montes. Mr. Montes, come down, please. So he has 2 cases.
Yes, Judge, I just got appointed to his second case this morning. I'd like to get a reset.
All right, and is that the unlawful possession?
Yes, ma'am. That's the possession of firearm.
All right. And sir, how old are you?
36.
All right, it has parole on here. Do you have a parole hold?
I'm supposed to be done with it, but yes, I do have a full,
All right, do you have a date for that yet?
but, no.
All right. All right, this seems like these are simple cases. Ms. Ferguson, set this in November for a plea deadline date, please. All right, November 20th is going to be your plea deadline date. On that date, you need to let the court know whether or not you've reached an agreement with the state. If you have not, your next court date is going to be a trial setting. All right, do you have any questions about anything? All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Counsel. All right, Joshua Sutherland. How are you late for court?
Yeah, you're right.
I was at work. I was just getting off.
What happened to your face?
No bouncing.
Oh. Okay. So here's the thing, court starts at 9 a.m. If you're late, what ends up happening, you could potentially have your bond revoked and we'll bring you over from the jail to appear. Do you understand? All right, where are we on discovery?
Judge, this is our first setting. I advised the DA there was some discovery that I was still missing, so he's gonna request that. He also relayed an offer, but if we can get a discovery deadline, or discovery setting, that would be great, Judge.
All right, what discovery is he missing?
It would be videos in regards to the accident that is related to this incident.
Okay. An accident?
I know, there's an accident involved with it.
Okay,
I need to get with the victim on it to see if she still has them, and if she does, I will upload them and close them to defense.
okay. And how long is that gonna take?
Maybe at least 30 days would be great.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. Set this in 30 days for discovery and plea deadline date.
Yeah.
All right, November 13th, once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you, thank you. All right, Alfredo Rodriguez. Who's the attorney for Alfredo Rodriguez? All right, we're gonna go on the record. Court is calling 2023 CR 0474 State versus Alfredo Rodriguez Jr. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Rafael Leal for Mr. Rodriguez Jr.
And are you Alfredo Rodriguez Jr.?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney?
Ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Alfredo Rodriguez Jr. who's placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 0474 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1 to 4 grams on March 3rd, 2025 for a period of 4 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Violation of condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant Alfredo Rodriguez Jr. did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the month of May 2025. Violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
We waive and abandon the remainders, Your Honor.
Any objections to the waiver?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true
Yes, ma'am.
to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. It is for the court to grant the state's motion, enter an adjudication of guilt against the defendant, revoke his community supervision, and sentence him to 2 years in the prison.
All right, so what has he done on probation?
Judge, he had a problem with drugs. He took some drugs and I don't think he had the appropriate or did not follow up on the recommended treatment. And plus added to the fact that he did not have transportation or means to get transportation, and I don't believe he even had a telephone to communicate or establish communication with the probation officer.
Right. Is there anything you want to say?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so probation, has he done anything?
have evaluation.
So that means you have not done anything. Like, where has he been? Because I set conditions for him to help him succeed. If he had a drug problem, there are conditions in here for a drug, for his drug issues to address those issues. He obviously had children or still has children. And I say had children because I don't know if they're adults at this time, but I asked him to complete parenting classes. Did he do that? So it appears the only thing he did was answer some questions and then he disappeared.
Unfortunately.
All right. All right, State, you may be excused. Thank you. Is there anything you wish to say? All right, the court is going to find you guilty. The court will revoke. The court is going to sentence you to 4 years in the prison. Give you credit for any time served. The court will recommend that therapeutic community, and there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? You have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you're on deferred adjudication. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, you're gonna have to make some changes in your life, right? In this court, communication is always key. If you have a drug problem, you just come in and let us know and we'll do what we can to help you. But if you don't reach out, there's nothing we can do.
Fine.
And the reason why you're receiving the 4 years, I consider everything. You haven't done anything on probation. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, when you're released from custody, if you cannot find a sober living house or you can't find somebody to address any drug issues you may have, if I'm still here, you come back here, I'll get some help for you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. John Castro Lopez. All right, today is final plea deadline date. So have you all reached an agreement?
No, you are.
All right, how long do you expect this trial to last?
Judge, if I had to guess, probably about 3 days or so, after jury selection.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, if you can set this for a jury trial before the new year, please. And if y'all have not tendered an acknowledgement, a new acknowledgement discovery, I see one was tendered on July 28th. So if there's anything new, if you'll make sure you do the update.
Today, Judge?
Oh, yes, please.
Yes, ma'am.
If
I
you're
will.
able to, I know you're.
It's a little weird right now, but I can do it, yeah.
All right. 3 days.
I'm actually gonna be out of, and then we have the 11th off. I'm actually out of town on the 10th. So. I'll be back, yes, that should work for me.
All right,
November the 17th.
your jury trial is November 17th. Your plea deadline date has expired. Court will not consider any plea bargain agreements in this case without good cause. Otherwise, you'll have to plead open to the court. Do you understand? All right,
Judge, if I may, November 17th, I have a special setting already for several months in aggravated sexual assault of a child in Prince County.
okay.
Especially since it's been going on for a couple of years.
All right. Ms. Ferguson, recall this back for October 27th. And we'll do jury selection on the 27th.
Over 20?
Yes.
Judge, I'm gonna be in trial October 27th,
Where?
Comal County.
All right, let's see if that happens. All right, so y'all will be back here on October 27th for jury trial. All right, thank you.
Judge, I anticipate I'm supposed to be in trial on the 290th, but at the same time, we'll see what happens.
All
So
right, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, State, were you able to tender an offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Judge, we're here on case number 2025 CR 008396. Judge, Ms. Pius has been indicted as a habitual,
Mhm.
and I'm not on the first degree level.
Okay.
So I respectfully ask the court to appoint someone to, or if you want to, I can file my motion to withdraw.
Yeah, we'll appoint someone.
Okay,
Just have a seat. So we're gonna get a new attorney for you. All right. Thank you.
thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. How's it going?
It is going well, Judge. Thank you.
Hello. I am telling you, I'm gonna get you. Next time your name is gonna be done perfectly. So I don't know why I keep saying blonde. Yeah. So on this case, state did you tender an offer?
We have, Your Honor. It sounds like it's gonna be accepted, but that offer is conditional on some upfront restitution. So I think at the next setting, we will be taking a plea.
All right, and what is the alleged restitution amount upfront?
$1,077.01.
When will you be able to have that?
I can write a check today.
Can you do a check or do you need?
I need cashiers.
Okay, so I can get y'all cashiers. together. I just have to be able to get to the bank.
Right, so if y'all want, I can recall it for the afternoon, or if you want, I can do it for tomorrow.
Got kind of a big day tomorrow, Judge. Could we do later in the week?
All right.
The only day I can't, I rescheduled this neurology appointment. And I have to have an MRI on Friday, so it's the
Well,
only-
why don't we do this?
Can we do Thursday?
And this is my suggestion for everybody. And if you all agree with this suggestion, great. If you don't, let me know. If she's able to go and do her cashier's check, she can just drop it off at the court for you. And then because she has other medical issues that are happening, we could do the plea by Zoom. If everybody's. But Sean, on this case,
So today on Zoom?
Today?
no, not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it could be today. You all just pick the day you
Okay.
want.
I just have to get home and get my computer.
So are you okay with doing a plea by Zoom? She has some medical issues.
That's fine.
All right, and it won't be, it may be to the day, it may not be today. They're gonna pick a date for her to come back. But it's just that she's gonna pay some upfront restitution to the state.
I'd just like to get personal data she filled out before she. Yeah, we could do that.
All right, so when do you all want to come back for the plea?
What day? It's Wednesday for the Zoom or for the,
Wednesday
how about
will not be a good
Thursday?
day for us because we're usually in trial and that's all day on Wednesday.
Thursday?
And when I tell people, hey, be here exactly at 9, they're not exactly at 9. It throws the jury schedule off. So you're saying Thursday?
We do Thursday?
Yes.
Thursday works for me.
All right, and we can do it by Zoom, or if you want to appear in person, you can appear in person.
Do you want to do that in the morning or afternoon?
Oh, do y'all want to do it? And well, morning would
morning
be
is
best
fine.
because we have jury trial in the afternoon,
Yes.
if we're in trial. All right, so we'll bring you back
Wednesday morning.
on the 16th. And we'll go from there.
and
and
I
then when
need
you-
to drop off her check
If
today.
you will confer with Miss Ferguson.
Yeah.
And that way she can put the check, seal it in an envelope, and then we'll make sure he's called down to accept it.
Or just bring it down to you don't want her to bring it up to the 5th floor?
Whatever is easiest for
Either
you.
way, as
Okay.
long as
All
you
right,
get
well,
it
maybe
before
the
we
5th
plea.
floor. I don't like being the middleman.
Okay.
All right, then just
Thank
bring
you,
it to the
Judge.
5th floor. Just 1 second. She needs to get a reset form. Norma, Jan
Thank you.
Madeira is being called back for a plea on October 16th. She can either appear by Zoom or in person.
And Judge, may I appear on Zoom as well?
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, you're welcome.
Thank you. Just have to.
Who's the prosecutor on Mario Hernandez? All right, so,
A whole host of requests here, Judge.
all right, so all the discovery has been received
I believe so.
and has, everyone please whisper. And has an offer been tempered?
I was able to place one in the file, yeah.
I'm sorry?
I placed one in the file, yeah.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. I need a 30-day reset for a plea deadline date.
I got a copy on November 13th.
All right, November 13th is going to be your plea deadline date. So you need to let the court know whether or not you're reaching agreement by that time. If you have not reached your agreement, your next date is going to be a jury trial date. Yes.
Well, that's fine, Judge. I mean, we can deal with that down the road. There's a whole host of issues, including a civil lawsuit that's gonna be filed against the police department here on Wednesday. But I'll talk to them about that. Judge, on this gentleman, there has been a monitor on the leg. He's a United States veteran. He goes to the VA.
Okay, so did you?
I filed a motion. I filed a motion in order, you said, to bring it in and then you'd sign it. And I just don't know that that's been done.
So you'll need to confer with the state on the removal of the GPS monitor. Is there any objection to that?
That's a scram, Your Honor.
The scram?
We want him on ignition interlock because he needs to go do an MRI and he can't do the MRI on that device. He's not drinking at all. He's at the VA. They're constantly monitoring.
So, if he's on SRAM monitor right now, you're requesting ignition interlock.
That's correct.
Okay, so I have no objection as long as it's just on every card that you have for motor vehicle with access.
All right, so it has to be on every card that you have access to.
Every card that I have access to.
This must be.
Now, I mean, are there any other cars at that location, at his home?
One of them belongs to his daughter and it's at her home. It's her car. It's in his name. We will remove it from hers name and we'll put it in her name. Because it's her truck that she drives. He drives one car and that's what he drives. But the problem is he can't do an MRI, Judge. He was in the hospital after this incident for 3 weeks.
No. So the only thing the state is requesting that they're in agreement to removing of the scram, but if he's doing ignition interlock, it has to be on every vehicle that he has access to. And he needs to do an affidavit saying that he will not drive any vehicle that is not equipped with ignition interlock.
Other than the one. Fair enough. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so if you all will,
I've tendered an order to the court. If you'd like, I can make a modification to it and
Yes.
tender that today.
yes.
One other thing, Judge.
And then Ferguson, they need a reset date for a plea deadline date, November 13th.
One other thing that we discussed, Judge, you and I, is he's got to, his wife ordered some time ago. She's in Mexico, in Nuevo Laredo. He just wants to be able to travel once a month.
You'll have to confer with the state.
Thank you.
Yes, sure. All right, thank you. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Good seeing, just have a seat and then your attorney will bring the reset form to you.
All right, thank you.
And then don't seek to remove the scram until your attorney gives me that order. I will sign that order and you will be placed on ignition interlock and you're not allowed to drive any vehicles unless it has ignition interlock. So you'll need to do an affidavit saying you won't do that. And then any car that is at your residence must have ignition interlock on it. Do you understand?
Yes, my daughter has a car there, but I don't drive it. That's her personal car.
No, if she lives with you and that car is,
She does live with me, but I mean, and
All right.
plus
so it has to have an ignition.
on the to pay for it, to tell the truth, right now, I'm just on social security.
No, I understand what you're saying. Just one second. You may want to confer with the state because he's saying that his daughter's vehicle is at his home and at his residence.
So let's.
She lives there?
Celeste, yes, with my granddaughter.
Oh, maybe we can do it through affidavit, Judge. We'll figure it out.
All right, so you'll need to confer with the state on that. Ms. Galloway, his daughter actually lives with him.
His daughter lives with him. Her truck, so that's his truck. Problem is he financed it.
So Celeste, no, so Celeste is the one that lives there. Cindy is the one that has the truck.
So you all
Cindy
need
has-
to confer on that.
Does Cindy live there?
No.
Okay, so she doesn't live there. Okay.
All right, he said that she lives there.
My older daughter. My
Here's the
older
thing.
Here's the blue truck.
Celeste, I mean Cindy. Cindy has a blue truck at her house.
All right, so Mr. Hernandez.
Yes, ma'am.
Here's the thing. If there's somebody who lives at your home and there's a vehicle at your home that's associated with that person and they're at your home and that vehicle's parked in your driveway, it needs to have an ignition interlock. So you all need to confer with Ms. Galloway.
That's fine.
All right, thank you. Del Angel Reyes. All right, so where are we on this case?
Your Honor, We have an offer and everything. However, I need a Padilla letter. So I'm waiting for the Padilla letter.
All right, so the Padilla letter has been out there since September. So,
I understand that, John.
so is this through the MAC?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. Set this for a plea deadline date for the first week in November.
I think it's the fourth.
All right, we're coming back on November 4th. Council, you need to reach out to
I'm gonna
them.
reach out to them and if I can get it sooner, I'll notify her that we'll do it soon.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anything else?
That's it, John.
All right, do you have any questions?
No.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Alcadio Ramirez.
Pásale pa' acá.
On this case, it appears that the state was opposed. Is that correct?
That's correct, John.
All right, so there needs to be a correction made to the plea bargaining agreement then, because it just says that the state is. It appears like the state is opposed to deferred adjudication.
No,
I
no,
I
it's-
thought the paperwork said there was no application
There's
for
no
deferred,
application.
then we were opposed. I just saw what was scanned in. Pardon me.
No, we didn't apply for it.
So it says there is no, right here, this is check, there is no application for deferred.
Yes,
And then
state
we're-
opposes.
Oh, they checked the wrong one. You're right, you're wrong.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
No
you.
problem. And Mr. Ramirez, do you understand that the state is opposed to your application for community supervision?
Okay, you too.
Yes.
All right.
Are you okay with me changing it?
No, that's fine.
Okay, I just initialed the place I scratched it out, Your Honor.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 008662 State versus Alcadio Ramirez. Can I have parties announce?
Melissa Alvin for the state.
Abelardo Garza for the defendant.
And are you Mr. Ramirez?
Yes. Yes.
All right, so here's the thing. Either you're gonna speak in Spanish or you're not. If you're gonna speak in English, then I will excuse the interpreter. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, do you wish to have the interpreter continue?
Yes.
All right, if the interpreter, if you could raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear and affirm you will faithfully translate from English into Spanish and Spanish into English, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Catalina Delgado, spelled Delgado, license number 2222.
All right, we're here for sentencing. Have parties received the PSI and TAP evaluation?
That's correct, Your
I
Honor.
have your own.
Any corrections from the state?
No, Your Honor.
Defense?
Okay.
All right, you entered a plea bargaining agreement, Mr. Ramirez. According to your plea bargaining agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. There's $1,000 fine. You entered an application for community supervision. The state is opposed to your application. State, do you have any witnesses?
We do not, Your Honor. We just argue based on the contents of the PSI.
Defense, any witnesses?
No, you're.
All right, state, you're opposed?
We are opposed, Your Honor.
You may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. As the court can see from the list of criminal offenses that this defendant has previously, this is his, I believe, 9th DWI. It looks like he was sentenced to prison 2 previous times for DWI 3rd. He could have been enhanced to a habitual offender and been looking at 25 to life, and he was not. Given this kind of overwhelming propensity for him to drive while intoxicated, I think it's clear he's a danger to the community and to society, and he should go to prison.
All right, defense.
Your Honor, I understand that he's got an alcohol problem. I think he understands that. However, he hadn't had any convictions or anything since 2013. This was an error. I think he takes responsibility for that. We're asking the court to place him on probation and transfer this to Del Rio, where he's gonna live with his inmates.
All right, if the court were to grant him his application, he would be going to safety. But any objections to the court reviewing the PSI or TAP evaluation?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so according to this, just 1 second, that shouldn't be in there. According to this, it says that guilt is minimized. What is that about? Oh, I'm so sorry.
I can't hear with the printer, Your Honor.
No. According to that, it says, according to the PSI, it says that he minimizes his guilt. What is that about?
That I don't know, Your Honor. You see that, that's too.
All right, you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Arcadio Ramirez.
Alcadio Ramirez.
All right, according to the PSI report, it says that you've minimized your guilt in this offense. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, so counsel, one of the first things into giving someone help is they have to acknowledge that they need help, and it appears that he doesn't, according to him.
No, I do need help
Help for what?
to get better from my alcoholism.
All right, but according to the PSI, you say that you were not drinking alcohol, you were not doing drugs or any of that in relationship to, in relations to this offense. So it appears that you don't need any help because according to you, there are no issues.
Sí lo hay. No puedo decir que andaba muy tomado porque
There is a problem. I can't say that I was very, very drunk,
pero sí, había tomado 2 cervezas grandes y era todo.
but I did have 2 large beers to drink and that was all.
All right, any other questions from either side?
I have some. Ramirez. You know, you have a drinking problem, is that correct? Yes.
Yes.
You understand, just because you had 2 beers, 2 large beers, whatever. That doesn't mean that, you're seeking to minimize this. You understand, you do have a drinking problem, correct?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to help you in trying to solve this problem?
Of course.
You're asking the court to place you on probation? And also.
Yes.
She indicated that she wants you to go to safety. Do you have any problem with that? That's an alcohol in residential treatment program. Okay.
Okay, that's
So,
fine.
Is that
Fine.
what you'd like to do?
That's fine.
But that's what you'd like to do, correct?
Yes.
All right, this is where we are in this case. I'm looking at his criminal history. All of his criminal history is related to alcohol use.
Yes, sir.
And it appears that he was only placed on probation once for being intoxicated, and that was from 1999. And he was revoked and he was given 90 days in jail. And then he picks up another DWI in 2009, he had a DWI. And then 2013, he had a DWI and he was just sent to prison. I could send him to prison for 5 years. I don't know how much time he'd serve on a DWI. Normally on DWIs, people are doing probably about 4 years or close to the 5, but after he comes out, he's still going to have his drug or alcohol problem that he hasn't addressed. So I'm going to give you 2 choices. These are your only choices. Do not ask for anything else because you only have 2 choices. 1, I will sentence you to 5 years in the prison, or 2, I will place you on probation for 8 years. You're going into inpatient treatment, and that inpatient treatment is at the prison. Those are your only two choices.
You mean I'm gonna go to jail for 5 years?
Let me just talk. It's nice and.
All right, so here's the thing. Do you want prison or do you want treatment? Each one is going to require that you go to a lockdown facility.
The treatment.
All right. State you may be excused.
Thank you.
The court is going to sentence you to $1,000 fine. That will be probated. The court will grant your application, sentence you to 5 years in prison, suspended and probated for 8 years. In custody, he is to be transferred to safety, and he's to remain in custody until transfer. And that's to be followed by aftercare. There's to be no driving for the duration of probation. Proof of employment within 45 days of release. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And you said you wanted a transfer?
I'm really wanted, te querías ir a, como era del Río, ¿verdad? Sí. If you want to move to Del Rio, you're.
All right, transfer to Del Rio upon release from inpatient treatment. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs. $10 days in the Bexar County Jail as a condition. Ignition interlock for the full term. DWI education course. Victim Impact Panel Live. 90 sober meetings in 90 days upon release. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it?
Yes.
Because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. When you are drinking and you're intoxicated, anybody can be killed. And what I've discovered is that usually the person who's driving intoxicated, they're just fine. They end up killing somebody else. If you do not take care of this problem and are serious about it, you're going to end up spending the rest of your life in prison. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you. All right, the court is calling 2024 CR 010526-02, State versus Troy Mishler. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Good morning, Your Honor. Andrea Cresto for the state.
Sam Locke and Ms. Carissa Chilkowski for Mr. Mishler, ready for sentencing.
And are you Mr. Mishler?
Sure.
Thank you for dressing appropriately for court, but you always do. All right. On this case, have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report?
Yes.
Your Honor.
Are there any objections to the PSI report from either side?
I wouldn't call it an objection, Your Honor, but there has been a discussion about one of the lines where it said in the original PSR that was provided to the court, where it checks defendant accepts responsibility, he's pled guilty, that box was checked.
Mhm.
There was an addition made to it in court that said that Mr. Mishler declined to discuss the case, but when Mr. Mishler went to his interview, he did provide the PSR writer with the statement accepting responsibility. I've provided it to probation, I've provided it to the state, and with the court's permission, I've provided it to the court.
All right, any objections to the court reviewing it?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, I have an additional matter.
Yes.
There was a sentencing memorandum filed in this case about 5 days ago. After discussions with the state, we are withdrawing that document, that filing, and asking the court to sentence Mr. Mishler based on the PSR that's been reviewed by the court.
All right, and for the record, the court has not reviewed that, and the court does not review anything until everyone else has reviewed it and have no objections to the review.
I think there was a discussion as well as the court had asked us about a letter that the court received. We would also like you not to consider that.
All right, and the court has set that aside, and the court is not considering, nor has the court viewed it.
Thank
you. All right. So you entered a plea, and according to the plea, the state was proceeding on counts 1 and counts 10. They're asking that your punishment be assessed at a cap of 30 years in the prison. There's a $5,000 fine, and there's no application. So the range of punishment in this case for you, based upon the plea agreement, is anywhere from 5 to 30 years. State, since neither party has any witnesses.
So Your Honor, actually, so count 1 is a range from 5 to 99 years. However, count 10 is a range from 15 to 99.
You're correct.
On that one.
All right.
We're gonna reserve our argument for after defense, Your Honor. We have no.
All right.
We have just argument, Your Honor.
Yes, you may proceed.
Mr. Mishler stands before you a broken man. He stands before you accepting responsibility for what he has done and the crime that he has committed. After reviewing the pre-sentence report and the police report in this case, Your Honor, you can see that he is ready to go to prison today for a significant amount of time. We'd ask the court to sentence Mr. Mishler to 15 years in the penitentiary. He is ready to go today. He accepts the court's judgment. And it's been a long road to get to this point, Your Honor. And we believe a 15-year sentence would serve the ends of justice in this case.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor, I have a little bit of an argument. So the state, Your Honor, is asking for the judge to sentence him to the maximum 30 years, Your Honor. This is a case involving a large hundreds, over 500 images of child pornography, Your Honor. We've included in our SIPs, these are not photos, these are videos. These are videos depicting the repeated sexual assault of children ranging from the ages of 18 and many of them ranging under the ages of 10 years old as well, Your Honor. Mr. Mishler admitted to having these child pornography images and videos, Your Honor, some of them of which are series of the same child in different videos being assaulted, Your Honor. The state's asking for the maximum, Your Honor. And if the court has the police reports as well, Mr. Mishler indicated that he got aroused by his 2 adopted daughters as well, Your Honor, that he would be aroused when they sit on him, when they're bouncing up and down on him, when he's tickling them, Your Honor. This is an individual who had these images not only on his personal computers at home, but had these images on him at a university campus as well on his work computer, Your Honor. This is a person who fostered children of ages similar to some of the ages in the videos that he had, Your Honor. And so we're asking that the court consider all of that and sentence him to the maximum 30 years prison, Your Honor.
All right, and this is what the court will do. Mr. Mitchell, I want you to know that I listened to arguments from both sides. I reviewed the PSI. I reviewed the evidence that was submitted, and I internalized everything. So I do appreciate the fact that you have accepted responsibility for your actions. That's usually the first step, right? All right, so this is what the court is going to do. Counts 1 and counts 10 are to run concurrently. There's to be no contact with minors. You are not allowed to reside in any household with minors. There's a $5,000 fine. Time and money will run concurrently, and the court will sentence you to 30 years in counts 1 and counts 10. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorneys? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. So here's the thing. I know sometimes people will say, it's just a video, but the video is of people. And it's of people and of children being abused. And so to watch that is a form of abuse. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Your
Thank you,
Honor,
counsel.
I am, just so it's on the record, we need chapter 262 compliance as well, Your Honor.
All right, so according to this, and the reason why I didn't issue it, because usually you all will include that in the plea bargain agreements. So do you understand? I'm sorry, Mr. Mishler, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Okay, well, do you understand I'm going to take testimony from you, and it's just with regards to the chapter 62 registration, right? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, do you understand that this is an offense that will require you to register
I do.
as a sex offender?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And knowing that that wasn't a part of your plea bargain agreement, I'm sure your attorneys may have discussed that with you, but do you understand by entering into this plea or having entered into this plea, you are going to have to register?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that, do you still wish to go forward with the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then the court will enter an order requiring chapter 62 registration. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank
May I be
you.
excused?
Yes. Lazarus Carrillo. All right, so where are we on the phone dump and the ballistics retest?
Your Honor, everything has been submitted to our office and turned over to defense.
Receipts today.
All right, so you receive all discovery?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, recall this for December and state at that time you need to be prepared to tender an offer.
Yes, Your Honor, I believe defense.
Yes, and I believe that the prosecutors talked to you about potentially getting a scheduling order also on this, but if you'd like to have the plea deadline,
Yes.
that's fine. Perfect.
All right, so Ms. Ferguson? All right, so December 1st is going to be your plea deadline date. At that time, you need to let the court know whether or not you've reached an agreement with the state. And if there is not an agreement reached, then that's when we will do scheduling orders. And at that point, your plea deadline will have expired. Do you understand? All right, is there anything else?
Not from the state, Your Honor.
Anything else from the defense?
Good.
All right.
You can see.
You too, you shaved and everything for us. All right, the party is on Sergio Martinez. Who's the attorney? Are you the attorney? Okay. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 012772 State versus Sergio Martinez. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
Morning, Your Honor. Daniel De La Garza for the defendant.
Good morning. And are you Mr. Martinez?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Martinez, did you review the document entitled Waiver of Indictment, Reading of Information and Rights under Article 1.051 and 26.03 of the Code of Criminal Procedure with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to have a grand jury hear the evidence in this case and make a decision on whether or not to hold you over for trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that your attorney has certain rights? He has the right to have 2 days pass once he's presented with the information, and also 10 days to prepare for trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? You're gonna need to speak up, the court.
Yes, ma'am.
Court needs to hear. Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived indictment, reading of information and rights under Article 1.051 and 26.03 of the Code of Criminal Procedure. Did you review the felony information with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the information?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the information as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Martinez, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with attempted to commit manufacturing or delivery of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams. That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
No, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Martinez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen, you will be deported, denied re-entry, and denied naturalization?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Are there any applications?
No, Your Honor.
Or any objection to the court marking the box that says there are no applications?
No, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. There's a $1,000 fine, no applications. This will run concurrently with 2022 CR 7495. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor, state over state exhibit 1 and all attachments, and then for the record, state wanted to make it clear that the labs have not been received yet in this case, but at the request of defense, we're proceeding with this, just like that.
And that's why we're doing the attempted.
Then. All right, we can go off the record. So if y'all are gonna do attempted and there are no labs, then there has to be a guilty plea, because otherwise, if the officers just did a presumptive test at a stop or something, that's not admissible into evidence.
He can change his plea, Your Honor, but you want to do that?
Yeah.
He'll change his plea.
All right, so how do you plead?
Guilty.
All right, and then you're offering into evidence?
Yes, state exhibit 1 and all attachments.
Any objections?
No, Your Honor.
All right. And Mr. Martinez,
Yes, ma'am.
do you understand you have a right to have the labs for this offense be given to your attorney so they can make it, so you can make an informed decision on whether or not this actually tested positive for methamphetamine or not?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that any presumptive tests that were done by the officers in the field are not admissible?
Yes, ma'am.
Of course, if there are objections,
Yes, ma'am.
but it's not admissible into evidence. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, just that he takes responsibility for what he's done and wants to go sit down for a little bit, come back to our community and hopefully do a good job.
All right. Then the court will sentence you to 5 years in the prison. Court will give you credit for any time served. There's a $1,000 fine, time and money to run concurrent. This will run concurrent with 2022 CR 7495. There's to be no contact with Amanda De Leon. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors and no residing in household with minors. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we're proceeding in 2022 CR 7495. Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Sergio Martinez Jr. who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 7495 for the offense of burglary of a habitation on November 16, 2022 for a period of 8 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Violated condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Sergio Martinez Jr. did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of May, June, and July 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
State will waive the rest.
Any objection to the waivers?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 20 years in the prison?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, the proposed agreement is to grant state's motion, revoke community supervision, deferred adjudication, enter an adjudication of guilt, sentence to 5 years TDC, and run concurrent with 2025 CR 0127772.
All right, has he done anything on probation? Have you done anything?
No.
All right. Then you have not done anything on probation. You're looking at 20 years. You're placed on probation for 8 years. So why should I give you 5 years?
Think I deserve another chance, ma'am.
No, I mean, here's the thing. You're on probation for burglary of habitation. It's involving the complainant, and there is a no contact order with the complainant. And then you have the case that you've just pled to. And the reason why the police were there is because there was an altercation and there was a female involved and there was a chunk of her hair missing. And you said it was a misunderstanding. So it appears that you have not learned anything.
Thank you.
Thank you. So this is what the court is going to do. The court is finding violation of condition number 4 true. There's to be no contact with Teresa Sheets. This will run concurrent with 2025 CR 0127772. Court will give you credit for any time served. There's to be no residing in any household with minors. There should be no unsupervised contact with minors. And the court will sentence you to 8 years in the prison. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement. I'm sorry, this is not a plea bargain agreement. Because this is not a plea bargain agreement, you do have a limited right to appeal, and that right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you're on deferred adjudication. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Yes,
Any approach?
yes.
This is regarding the other pending case that the defendant had. Rick Pena for the record.
And the court is being tendered a dismissal in 2025 PF 37778.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll take this down. And that's in this court.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, Melissa Paez. Good morning. How's it going?
It's going well.
How's your father doing?
Yeah, been better.
Yeah.
Tough weekend.
Oh, my gosh. I looked up at the score and I
Yep.
was like, oh. Well, let me just tell you, Oklahoma didn't win and LSU was playing as though they didn't want to win. So what can you say? So on this case, an offer was due today. Has that been tendered?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Your Honor, I know that Robert was just appointed to this case this morning. So we have actually not had a time to review any evidence or any discovery in this case.
All right. So then, Ms. Ferguson, I'm going to give you a 30-day reset.
Perfect.
If your attorney wants you brought back sooner, then they can have you brought back sooner and placed on the docket. And this will be your plea deadline date. You said 13th?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll see you back in November.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Deontay Harrell. Court is calling 2017 CR 7886 State versus Deontay Harrell. Can I have parties announced?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas. Abelardo Bexar for the defendant.
And are you Mr. Harrell?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Deontay Marquise Harrell who was placed on community supervision in 2017 CR 7886 for the offense of assault, family choking, strangulation on May 29th, on May 2nd, 2019 for a term of 10 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Yes, Your Honor, violation of condition number 2. On or about the 11th day of January 2023 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Deontay Marquise Harrell, did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the supervision officer and or a duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Violation of condition number 2. On or about the 22nd day of March 2023 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Deontay Marquise Harrell, did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the supervision officer and or a duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Violation of condition number 2. On or about the 8th day of June 2023 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Deontay Marquise Harrell, did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the supervision officer and or a duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that?
True.
The state will waive the other violations, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No objection, Judge.
All right. Did you understand by pleading to that, those violations, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to 10 years in the prison?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations of 2, 2, and 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find 2, 2, and 2 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. That is to deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to add safe P followed by safe P aftercare.
All right, the court is not going to follow that agreement. This is his 5th motion to revoke. And each time the issues have been, they've tried to address those issues. Before I was judge, there was a motion to revoke in 2018, a violation of condition number 2. So that judge gave you intensive outpatient treatment. Then in 2018, there was another violation that you pled true to a violation of condition number 1. That judge gave you 0 tolerance. And then on May 1st, 2019 with me, there was a violation of 18, 22, and 23. And on that date, the court found you guilty because you were previously on deferred. So the court ordered conditions that would help you be rehabilitated. Then you came back on March 28, 2022. There's a violation of 2, 5, and 15G. And the court did a referral to Center for Healthcare Services. And now we're back here with the same violations. There's nothing else left that the court can do. So the court is finding 2, 2, and 2 true, and the court is going to revoke. What is the request for time?
We'll defer.
All right, state, what are you requesting for time? Or if you're not requesting any, I'll make a ruling.
They will ask for 10 years, Your Honor.
All right, defense, what are you requesting?
Your Honor, we're asking for 3.
All right. So the court is going to revoke. The court is going to sentence you to 6 years in the prison. The court will give you credit for any time served. Just one. All right, so the court is going to revoke, sentence you to 6 years in the prison. For the finding of family violence in the therapeutic community. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? All right, because this is not a plea bargain agreement, you do have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you are on community supervision. Because this is a felony conviction and an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question about that, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and also there's to be no residing in any household with minors. All right, good luck to you.
That will be excused.
Yes. All right, who's here on Michael Thornton? All right, the court is calling 2022 CR 2589W State versus Michael Thornton. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Rick Painter for the state of Texas.
Joseph Appelt for the defense, Michael Thornton.
And are you Mr. Thornton?
Yes, Your
All right, so I have a motion that's from January 30th. Is that correct?
I believe so, Your Honor.
Of this year, 25?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Thornton, did you review the motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision and state's motion to supplement pending motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke probation with your attorney, and did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Michael Thornton who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 2589W for the offense of repeated violation of court order or bond condition on March 17, 2022 for a period of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Violation condition number 28 on or about the 11th day of December 2024 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Michael Thornton, did then and there fail to attend and complete Bexar County DSCD's substance abuse intensive outpatient treatment program and violation number 28.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True, Your Honor.
They will waive the other violations, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 28, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 28?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 28 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is not, Your Honor. Both city and defense are gonna go before the clerk, open to our recommendations.
All right, State, what are you recommending?
State is recommending revocation, adjudication of guilt, and sentence the defendant to 3 years TDC.
All right, Defense, what are you recommending
We're recommending,
or requesting, I should say?
recommending, yes, John, we're requesting from the court to follow what the PO has put in the court summary, which is to continue, extend for 3 years, continue, have Mr. Thornton into inpatient treatment. They recommend SafeP. There's also SATIP, which is available, but SafeP, Mr. Thornton is ready, willing, and able to do that as well, Your Honor. If I may, on behalf of Mr. Thornton, in support of that request, Mr. Thornton has been diagnosed with PTSD as well as bipolar disorder, anxiety, depression. He has been screened and has been qualified for the MIC unit, but not DDRF. I don't understand why not DDRF, considering he has a mental health issue. He has also struggled with use of meth and abuse of meth over the years. That is what helped contribute to his issues on this probation. He has successfully completed ISF, and while he was in ISF, he was a peer educator, which got him satisfying the 150 hours of community service restitution that he was ordered to perform. What occurred this last time where he left the extensive outpatient treatment from the Bexar County was that he was staying with his cousin. Cousin got divorced. He couldn't stay there anymore. He was homeless. He ended up calling in and advising this PO that he was having a mental health crisis. In order to address that himself, he was in essence homeless. He went home to his sister's home in Wyoming, Carbon County, Wyoming, and that's where he had been. Because to him, that was his solution to take care of this. He did try to contact, and it's my information, although I haven't been able to verify it, that he was asking to transfer the case to Carbon County, Wyoming. But that did not occur, so he did go there, and that would be a violation, Judge. But he wants the court to know that he did that because he felt it was necessary, because he was homeless. And once there, he was working, and he actually been scheduled to start a job with the UP, Your Honor. He can complete this. He does have, if you add his jail time and the ISF time, 332 days of time served, but he wants help. He wants to be continued. He'd rather not have a felony conviction. This is the only felony he's been charged with. He does have 2 misdemeanors, Judge, as I'm sure you can see in his history here. So he is asking the court to extend him 3 years, place him in either SATIP or SafeP. He will complete that. And if the court is so inclined to continue him in that manner and order those, the drug treatments, and then how he'd be supervised by MIC if he would be transferred, I'm not sure. I don't know if Carbon County has a similar supervisory unit to handle mental health individuals such as Mr. Thornton.
All right, and what's place is this that he's seeking transfer to?
Carbon County, Wyoming. The city's name is Rawlins. Rawlins, I believe it's WLINS. And his sister's name is Alicia Peterson. That's who he would be living with, Judge. And he had been employed at St. Joseph's Church as a maintenance person, but he had been hired and was scheduled to start with the UP, as I previously informed the court.
All right, probation, what is your recommendation?
Years and modified for safety. We're asking for the court summary to indicate that the term of his probation ended March 16th of this year.
All right, so I'm going to give you a choice. You only have 2 choices. There's not a third. All right, I can revoke you, and I will sentence you to 2 years in the prison, or I will extend you for 3 years and you'll be going to safety. And then I will see if, if Carbon County, Wyoming, I can put in the order that you to be transferred there upon completion of safety, but whether they accept you or not is completely up to the other county.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll take the second choice.
The safety, the treatment.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the court will deny the motion and alter and amend conditions to include an extension of 3 years. He's to remain in custody for transfer to safety. And there's to be a transfer to Carbon County, Wyoming upon release from safety. Probation, are there any other conditions? All right, is there anything else you need from the court?
No, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you.
Good luck. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, you're welcome. Just 1 second. All right, Veronica Callahan. All right. Today's plea deadline date. Are you all going to be requesting a jury trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. I need a jury trial date before the new year. It should be 2 days, including jury selection. All right, your jury trial date is going to be December 9th. Normally, if you'll make sure she has a reset form. All right, we're on the record in 2025 CR 008561 State versus Veronica Callahan. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Melissa Allen for the state.
Matthew Allen for Miss Callahan.
And are you Ms. Callahan?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, defense has filed a motion requesting that a bond be set. Has she not had a bond?
She had a bond set. She bonded out. She missed court, I believe 2 months ago. I had come to court to notify the court it was for a medical reason, but the court wanted Miss Callahan to come in. Well, unfortunately, she picked up other cases. I'm sure the state will talk to you about. But in addition, we did provide medical support. She also gave me the magistrate page.
I don't need.
Okay, which shows that she continued to have that spider bite when she was picked up for the the case, for the new case. Sorry, Judge. And so we're asking the court to consider a bond on her case.
All right. And what amount are you requesting?
Like 10,000.
No, I mean-
I'm sorry. Yeah, I was okay. We'd ask for a $10,000 bond, Your Honor.
All right, and state?
Your Honor, we're asking for 30,000. When the defendant picked up the offense that she has pending in his court right now, she was on bond for another case.
Yes.
And then after that, as he just mentioned, she picked up another case after failing to appear in court. So we're asking for 30,000.
All right, and the court will note for the record that there was a violation report. The court gave her a chance to submit to the court any medical information or to appear. She did not show. And then I believe she actually showed on October 9th, and she was on bond on October 9th.
That's correct.
And then the bondsman, I believe the bondsman asked to be off the bond, or either, I believe it's because she had picked up new cases. And what were the new cases?
She has a new possession, 1 to 4 grams, Your Honor. That case is still pending indictment. Obviously, we're waiting for the lab results. That offense date is September 3rd. I do have a copy of the offense report if the court would like to see it.
I'm not on that case, but if the court wants to consider it, I don't have an objection to the court considering that.
All right. If I can see the police report, please.
I've marked it as State's Exhibit A.
All right, any objection to State's Exhibit A for purposes of this hearing only?
No, Your Honor.
All right, then State's Exhibit A is admitted for purposes of this hearing. Thank you. All right, Ms. Callahan, could you raise your right hand for me, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Absolutely.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Veronica and Callahan.
All right, in the past, have you ever had any drug issues or
Yes, ma'am.
received treatment?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and what have you received treatment for in the past?
I used intravenous drugs.
All right, and have you ever had any type of mental health diagnosis?
It's been years ago, yes, ma'am.
And what were you diagnosed with?
Manic depression.
And I'm asking you these questions so I can figure out what type of conditions to place for you on your bond.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right, any further argument from either side?
No, Your Honor. Just to point out, he does have, Mr. Daniel Martinez is here in her support. He's been contacting me. So I just wanted to point out, she does have a support system.
All
My
right.
fiance, and he's at the Oxford House. He's got 2.5 years sobriety. And
So how long have you known him?
we've been together since 2018.
All right, so here's what I know. Sometimes when people are in their sobriety, and it seems that he's in his sobriety by being at Oxford House, you need to make sure that you're in sobriety.
Yes, ma'am.
And you cannot lean on someone who's new to sobriety to help you with your sobriety. Because if you were to use, that may take them down a path that they should not be on.
Correct. Yes, ma'am.
All right. So this is what the court will do. The court will set your bond at $12,000. The court is going to order outpatient treatment. Court will waive the fees. Counsel, you may want to see if you're able to get her into lifetime recovery.
Okay. Yes, sir.
I have Destiny. They're waiting for me at the Oxford House, just if that's feasible for you.
I mean, yes. I mean, you need treatment.
Yes,
They'll
ma'am.
provide it. There's going to be 30 sober meetings
Yes, ma'am.
in 30 days. And I'm going to ask for a referral to Center for Healthcare Services. Is there anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. They'll give you a reset form. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you,
You're
ma'am.
welcome. And, okay. I'm sorry, Matthew, are you appointed?
Yes.
All right, can you make sure you're on the other case as well?
Yes, I know, Veronica. There's another, I'll figure it out.
All right, thank you.
That's the biggest concern is that it's more likely responding to the. I don't know who he was. Well, I'm just saying.
Charles, always just saying.
I'm just saying.
So, this is a motion to revoke. Is it going to be a contested?
I don't know yet, Judge. I'm gonna ask for the medical records from the new number one, but I don't have those yet. So that's,
Okay.
I'd like to see those.
And are you on the number one, the new number one as well?
Yes. Judge.
All right. So then what we'll do
'Cause
is,
It's very, as you can see, it's the offense date of I mean, he was on probation in September of 2020.
it's over a year old.
The new number one allegedly happened in 2024, and then the MTR for some reason was just filed a year later. So trying to get to the bottom of it but I would like to see the medical records from the new number one, but I am on the new number one.
So then what we'll do is we'll set this for a contested hearing. We're going to set it in 30 days. If it's not a contested or
Okay.
if there are motions that needs to be filed, the court will hear those
Okay,
motions.
thank you.
All right. I need a 30-day reset for a contested.
November 3rd. Okay. All right.
All right, so you're going to be back here for a contested hearing on November 13th, and the court will hear whatever motions are filed.
Thank you, Judge.
Probation, is there anything else that's needed with Mr. Cantu?
You have to autograph her.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
I hear, sir.
And Mr. Cantu, you need to make sure you're on time for court. It's 9 a.m.
Yes, ma'am.
And if there is a misdemeanor case, you need to be here first. All right?
All right, yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. We'll see you back on November 13th.
Thank you. Meet you at the hall. There's your copy. Meet you at the hall. I have the next gentleman also, Judge.
All right, let me just put this in the system and I'll take your case
Yes,
up.
Judge, thank you.
All right, Derek Lopez. Hello,
Oh, man, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing this morning?
Doing okay, man.
Okay, let me see here. All right, so on this case, where are we on discovery?
We're lacking some discovery. I've pointed out to the court, to the state judge, what I'm requesting.
Okay, and do you want to recall this back for November 13th as well for discovery?
At the latest, yes. I mean, My client's anxious to get something done, so
All right, so what we'll do is we will call you back on November 13th. If your attorney wants you back sooner than that, he'll let us know and we'll place you on the docket sooner than that. You understand?
Sure.
All right, you have any questions? All right, in states, you'll need to be prepared to tender an offer on that day as well. All right, thank you.
And I Gifford, she's the lady on Zoom.
Yes.
We have an agreement worked out. I was gonna see if we could pick a day. I assume we could do the plea by Zoom like we did back in the COVID days. If I remember correctly, I have to be at my computer to do it. I'll see if maybe we can do it on Friday. And that way maybe we can get the paperwork to me and then.
Not Friday. I can do it Thursday.
Okay, if I'll get the paperwork ahead of time and I'll have Trey do the plea for me.
All right, what page is she on, Norma? Yes. All right, Miss Gifford.
Yes, ma'am.
Your case is going to be taken care of on Thursday at 9. You'll be allowed to appear by Zoom.
Oh, okay, yes, ma'am. Thank you.
I'll be in touch. Elijah.
Okay.
Thank you. And just 1 second before you sign off. Norma's going to need her email address. So if you can make sure you have that.
I've got it.
All right, so you'll be sent an email. Just make sure that when you sent that link, just follow all of the prompts.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I've got a plea in too, Judge, that he's been
Okay.
sworn over.
All right, thank you. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 010887, State versus Melinda Coles. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
Dwight Chumley for Miss Coles, Your Honor.
And are you Ms. Coles?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Are there any applications?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Coles, did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes.
She needs to sign.
Yep.
Oh,
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sorry, Your Honor.
No problem. Ms. Coles, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance felony group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Coles, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 75 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244 and an $800 fine. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State offers States Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Coles is aware of her issue with drugs. She's done a stint in rehab on her voluntarily. And she told me that she's headed to meetings as soon as she gets out. And she has 2 children that are not in her custody right now, and she's working towards getting them back from CPS. And she's very motivated to stay clean.
All right. The court is finding you guilty as previously stated. The court will sentence you to 75 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, give you credit for any time served. There's an $800 fine, time and money to run concurrently. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Is this considered a judgment satisfied or no?
Yes.
All right. So does she have 75 days in?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what they told us.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I always ask that
It's
question.
it's always a good question to ask.
And the reason why I do that, because if you think you have 75 days in and you're saying that you have 75 days in because you're receiving 2 for 1 or 3 for 1, I'm not in charge of that. All I can tell you is for this sentence, you're going to serve 75 days.
75 real days in the trustee pod.
Well, wait a minute. You say in the trustee pod. So do you have 75 calendar days?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Did you, the court will find that the judgment is satisfied. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. If you're planning on getting your life together, that is fantastic, right? But with Child Protective Services cases involving children, if you have no intention of doing that, don't raise your children's hopes, and then fall through. I used to do work on that side, and there was nothing worse when I would have a child as a client and their parents, they start off doing great, coming to see them. The children are excited because they're getting ready to go home, and then they get sidetracked. Don't get sidetracked. Okay. Now, when you're released from custody, if you can't find a place, a sober living place, if I'm still here, you come back here and I'll make sure that you get help for that. And if you have a CPS attorney, stay in contact with that attorney. Because if you don't, you're going to find yourself in court for jury trial over there. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And you only have 1 year to get it together over there.
Yes.
All right. Good luck to you. Okay.
Thanks,
you
Judge.
so much.
All right. You're welcome.
That was good advice. Yeah.
Loretta Ramos. All right. So court starts at 9. You got to be in here at 9. You understand? So if you're late, what can end up happening is a bond forfeiture can be entered. You understand?
No, I didn't hear that part.
I said, if you're late, what can end up happening is I could enter a bond forfeiture, which would mean your bond would be revoked. Your bondsman would probably be upset by that because they're on the hook for paying for it. Or either I could issue a judge's warrant and remand you without bond. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So in this court is at 9 a.m. Okay. All right. So we're here today. Today is plea deadline date.
It is, Judge.
And do you all want a jury trial?
Judge, we would like one reset. The basis for that is Ms. Ramos has had prior medical issues that could affect her BAC. It was a gastric bypass surgery. I'm looking into that and the ability to find an expert. But we are working through some issues with the state. We're requesting a 30-day reset. We also it's either just been filed or it'll be filed in the next 20 minutes, the standing blood discovery, because we don't have all the blood discovery, and given the medical condition and the effects on that blood, I need to look into that a little further. I think I'll be able to get that done within 30 days and probably less than that. But we're going to provide the state with some additional information, and I'm going to look for an expert.
Okay. You guys signed an acknowledgement of discovery.
Well, we hadn't filed the standing blood discovery because I was not aware of the medical condition, Your Honor.
Okay. All right,
At that time, yes, we had all the discovery that we were entitled to, but we do need the standing blood discovery because of the medical condition.
all right, Norma. Set this for a jury trial date, and your jury trial date will be the same date as your plea deadline date.
Yes, Judge.
All right, so we'll be back on December 9th.
I'll be on time.
All right,
Can
okay.
you give me just a moment? I just got to double check. Yes, it's perfect. Thank you.
All right, just have a seat. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Who's next?
Oh.
Daryl Masters. Hello, Mr. Masters. All right, the court is calling 2022 CR 0502 State versus Daniel Masters. Could I have parties announced?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
Andrew Frederick, Mr. Masters.
Are you Mr. Masters?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Did you review the motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Judge, I did.
Are you the same Daniel Masters who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 0502 for the offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon on April 13th,
Yes, Judge.
2022 for a period of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, Judge, I am.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. Violated condition number 2 on or about the 23rd day of May 2025 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Daniel Masters, did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the supervision officer in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
Sure.
Violated condition number 2 on or about the 6th day of June 2025 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Daniel Masters, did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the supervision officer in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
Violated condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Daniel Masters, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of July and August 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that?
State will waive the remaining.
Any objection? I'm sorry, any
No
objection?
objection, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to 2, 2, and 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Judge, I do.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to 2, 2, and 4?
Yes.
The court will find 2, 2, and 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, the proposed agreement is to grant state's motion to revoke probation and sentence to 5 years in prison.
Is that the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
Are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes, ma'am, with times,
Yeah, and she is going to give you credit for the time that you served, Judge. What he's asking is, will he be giving credit for the time that he was at IS?
Legally, legally, I must give you credit for any time served.
Yes.
Now, if you want credit for time in ISF, it would have to be successful completion, and probation will let me know if it was completed successfully or not.
Thank
All right. So are you asking me to follow that agreement?
yes, ma'am.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So what happened? Why were you not successful?
I had major surgery and then I had to be homeless for a while, and also it was a shaky situation with staying on my mental health medication. So just honestly, that's what happened.
Okay. And I see previously there was a MIOF evaluation. Probation, was he ever sent to safety or no?
To ISF,
Mm-hmm.
ISF successfully. Give me 1 second about, let me look at the file for state.
And if you could confirm, he was actually in Esperanza Court for a period of time, Judge?
Oh, well, he doesn't get credit for Esperanza Court.
So Judge, I do not see that he was actually, sent to state.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to grant the motion, revoke, find you guilty. There's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. The court will sentence you to 4 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served, credit for any time served in ISF for successful completion. There. I'm going to ask for the therapeutic community. And there should be no unsupervised contact with minors upon release. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
All right, because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
All right, we can go off the record. So let me explain to you. The reason why I did what I did is because you have completed some things since you're on probation. I know there's issues with you regarding mental health. There's issues with you regarding drugs, and based upon your acceptance into Esperanza Court, I know there are a whole host of issues that we're not equipped to handle. But here's the thing. When you're released from custody, if you go back to the things that got you in Esperanza Court, if you go back to using drugs, if you don't take care of your mental health issues, only one or two things going to end up happening. Either you're going to end up going to prison, or either you're going to end up connecting with someone who means you harm and they're going to do you harm, or either the last time you use may be the last time you use. You understand? All right. When you're released, if you need a place to stay, of course, not with me, but I will look for you for sober living. Sometimes when you tell people, hey, if you need a place to stay, I'll help you. No, I don't want anyone knocking on my door.
I apologize.
I'm not trying to be a part of the Lifetime movie. And Deputy Lawyer, you know what the title would be? Due to Kindness or something like that. I'm going to think of a name for that. And you'll say, there's no way she did that. Then the screen will go black and you'll have the Stephanie Boyd law. So we don't want a law named after me for that. Oh, I like that, because she helped, the Stephanie Boyd story. So when you're released from custody, if you can't find a sober living place and I'm here, you just come back here and I will make sure we pick up the phone and find a place for you. All right?
Yes, ma'am, thank you.
All right. Good luck for you. All right. The court is calling 2025 CR 006203 and 2025 CR 006204. State versus Roland Hernandez. Can I have parties announce?
Lauren Espinosa for the state.
Robert Mauer for the defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Roland Hernandez? Counsel, in each cause number, have you received all discovery and reviewed all discovery with your client?
I have, Judge.
In each cause number, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Hernandez, in each cause number, did you review the true bill of indictments with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
I do, Judge.
State, in cause number ending in 04, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge, for the record, Megan Galloway for the state. On the cause number ending in 04, we are waiving the punishment enhancements, Your Honor.
That's your understanding, Judge.
All right, off the record for a moment. All right. And then in cause number ending, so for the record, the court will note that the state is waiving any enhancements.
I apologize. This case was re-indicted, so I'm not sure if the court has been.
No, I do not. Thank you. Thank you. So any objections to the waiver in that case?
No, Judge.
And then in the cause number ending in 03, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Judge, we are waiving count 1 and pursuing on count 2, and then waiving the punishment enhancements, Your Honor.
No objection, Judge. That's our understanding.
All right. And state, you can have that one back.
Was that?
Oh, this one's correct, yes, that I have. All right, in each cause number, did you review court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? And the cause number ending in 04, you're charged with unlawful firearm possession by a felon. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. And cause number 03, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams. That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea and these cause numbers will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? And you need to speak up? And each cause number, do you understand? You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering these pleas, you were giving up those rights? And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in each one of these cases? Counsel, in each cause number, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes.
Mr. Hernandez, in each cause number, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea? Anyone promise you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering into these pleas, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and not allowed re-entry. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. And each cause number, did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, the cases are to run concurrently. Punishment is to be assessed at 10 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine. The state will take in consideration 2025 CR 005662. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense?
Yes.
State?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that you're waiving your right to appeal, the only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Judge.
Then in each cause, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State, in each cause number, do you have any evidence to support the defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor. State offers states one and attachments and.
No objections.
All right, state, you may be excused. In each cause number, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? You need to speak up. Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
In each cause number, the court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty in each cause number. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We just asked the court to follow the plea bargain.
In each cause number, the court will sentence you to 10 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's a $2,000 fine. Time and money will run concurrently. The cases will run concurrently. The court will take in consideration 2025 CR 005662, and there's to be no residing with minors and no unsupervised contact with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because these are plea bargaining agreements, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because these are felony convictions, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. You're going to have to change your life. Otherwise, you're going to end up spending the rest of your life in prison. Do you understand?
I know.
All right, good luck to you, okay?
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes. All right, are you all ready on Omar Herrera?
Yes, Your Honor. May I bring Mr. Herrera up?
Yes.
Mr. Herrera?
So is this going to be contested?
Yes, Your Honor. The state has not, I don't want to say the word tender an offer, but they made a recommendation that would encompass all his unfiled cases. And unfortunately, we're not able to work something out, and Mr. Herrera indicates that it's not true for the violations. And in speaking with him, I learned that when he was very little, although he's a US citizen, his parents took him to Mexico until he was around 12 years old. He prefers Spanish. His attorney, who is appointed, Monica Guerrero, speaks Spanish. But he has indicated that he would need the assistance of a Spanish translator.
All right, is that correct? All right, I need to set this for a contested hearing in 15 days, please. All right, we're coming back on October 28th. That will be a contested hearing.
And is that just a 9 o'clock docket, or is it an afternoon docket?
9 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right, the parties, Michelle Johnson. All right, so on this case, she's asking to switch to ignition interlock. Are there going to be any objections?
Never state, Your Honor.
All right, and you have an occupational license or a driver's
A
license?
driver's license, yes, ma'am, Judge. I just got it like a week ago. Yes, ma'am.
All right,
We've not had any issues, Judge. She's complying with all of the terms of her probation.
okay. All right, then we will switch to ignition interlock.
Thank you, Judge. I
All right,
appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Welcome. You're welcome. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
Oh, come down, Mr. Willers. All right, we're going to go on the record in 2025 CR 002159 State versus Hilario Willers Jr. Can I have parties announced?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Justin Fox for defense.
And are you Mr. Willers? All right, you entered a plea of guilty on September 23rd, 2025. The PSI was waived. The state waived the enhancement without objection. According to your plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your
All
Honor.
right. So is there anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor, just that he get credit for time served. I believe the calculation as of today is 289 days.
All right, the court is sentencing you to 5 years in the prison. Give you credit for any time served. There's a $2,000 fine. Time and money will run concurrently. Let's see. All right, is there anything else with regards to sentencing?
No, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, sir.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Court is calling 2025 CR 009888 State versus Christopher Michael Garcia. Can I have parties announced?
Warren Wolf for Mr. Garcia.
Are you Mr. Garcia?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Garcia, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Garcia, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered the plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses? The state will call in the right to remain silent.
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes,
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
yes,
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
yes.
Mr. Garcia, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea, if you're not a citizen, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry into the United States?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 6 months in the Bexar County Jail. There's $1,000 fine. And the 6 months in the Bexar County Jail is under 1244. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and I see that a part of the agreement, you all state that this is a judgment satisfied. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor, but I believe he has a 143 day.
All right, so this is what I can tell you about judgment satisfied. If you're assuming that you are receiving 2 for 1 in the jail, I'm not in charge of that.
Yes, Your Honor.
If you're thinking you're getting 3 for 1 in the jail, I'm not in charge of that. So what I can tell you is that you will serve 6 months in the Bexar County Jail. Legally, I must give you credit for any time served. For whatever credit you have, I'll give you credit for that. But if you have served less than 6 months, I'm not in charge of your receiving 2 for 1. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense is at the plea?
Yes.
State is at the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
By signing that you're waiving your right to appeal, the only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's go off the record for a moment. So if he doesn't have the 6 months in, I can't say a judgment satisfied. So if y'all want to change that or remove that.
That's fine. Yeah, to remove it.
Oh. So counsel, have there been any motions that have been ruled upon? Then to the offense charge, how do you plea?
Guilty.
State any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor, state offer states exhibit 1 in all attachments.
Guilty.
All right, did you review the waiver and stipulation and state your excuse? Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will present evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor.
All right, then the court will sentence you to 6 months in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. Give you credit for any time served. There's $1,000 fine, time, and money to run concurrently. Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can go off the record. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, if you don't change your life, you know what's going to end up happening? You're going to spend the rest of your life in somebody's jail or prison. Or what's going to end up happening is the last time you use is going to be the last time you use. And somebody may have to identify your body. There are plenty of places in Bexar County and all over the country now that are free. When you're released from the jail, if you cannot find a place that can help you with your drug addictions, if I'm still here, you come back to court and I will pick up the phone and call somebody to help you. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Good luck to you, okay?
Thank you.
Romanique Butler. Good morning. Well, afternoon.
How are you?
All right, thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so where are we on this case with discovery and everything?
Judge, this is a first setting and it was a post-indictment fugitive case, and I've conferred pretty heavily with the district attorney's office today. I think that we both need to exchange some discovery things. It is my contention that Mr. Butler has been falsely accused, so we are bringing the evidence to prove
I
him.
love when people bring evidence.
Well, you see how
It's in a great
look,
binder.
Look how nicely he is dressed.
Yes, and the binder.
Like we have a lot of, but it is unfortunate that one has to prove themselves innocent, but that is where we are. So we would like a reset to be able to do that. I think that the state has indicated that they have a pretty big trial coming up, so that they, want to be able to devote the next couple of weeks to that. So if you give us something that at least puts us a decent amount outside of that, I think it'll give me time to go through everything thoroughly that they've given me, and then basically provide the state with our evidence of innocence.
And what I can tell you, when I was in the DA's office, I would always still do my own investigation. And we were in charge of indicting our own cases. So I know that this isn't the prosecutor who indicted this case. Okay, so what I can tell you-
Nor the detective, who did a very terrible job. That also.
All right, so we don't say that when people are not here to defend themselves. All right, so how much time are y'all asking for?
Judge, so my intention was to meet with Ms. Whitland over the week of November 4th. That way that gives me time to look at that. So I would say discovery is complete by law enforcement. However, she has shown me things that have been collected by her client. And so I am intending to meet with her the week of November 4th. That way we can come to a resolution.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. Set this for a discovery date, and we will do early December. And if it's a jury trial where this ends up, it's gonna have to be a jury trial in the new year, because we have other things that are set and, holidays are coming, okay?
Okay.
All right, what date in December? All right, so we'll be back on December 2nd
That's perfect, Judge.
for discovery, see where this goes. All
Perfect.
right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Perfect. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, state. All right, in this case, they're asking for a return of the weapon.
Yes, sir.
It was not guilty verdict, so.
I understand.
and They're requesting that the weapon be returned to, I guess, the
Father.
person who's listed is the owner or.
It's her father, yes.
Right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Y'all have a good day.
You too. Who's next? All right, thank you. And I'll give you these stuff. Just give me a moment. All right. Siobhan Cole. How do you pronounce your first name? Deshavian. I knew I was missing a syllable in there. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 008096 State versus Deshavian Cole. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Allen for the state.
And Ron Ross for responding.
All right, just one moment, everyone. All right, counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have, Judge, and I have reviewed it.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. And how do you pronounce your last name?
Cool.
Cool. Okay. Deshavian Cool. Okay. Did you review the document entitled Application for Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
We do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Your Honor, that's correct.
Mr. Cool, did you review the court's admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with tampering or fabricating with physical evidence with intent to impair as a third-degree felony? Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and give you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Cool, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Oh, I'm so sorry. You know, you get into habit of saying certain things. So, not that you're a U.S. citizen, but if you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you could be deported, denied naturalization, or re-entry into the country. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 8 months.
Years.
I'm sorry, just 1 second. Off the record, Corporal Izazari. I think this is Guadalupe. They'll answer. Okay. I'm so sorry about that. According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 8 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. There's no application for deferred adjudication. The state recommends community supervision. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and you all have checked the
Yes,
concurrent with?
I'm ready to write it in. I realized after I started that I forgot to write it in.
No problem.
Thank you.
All right, so this is the run concurrent with 2025 CC 008119. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
It is, Judge.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 8 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours community service restitution, MRT, the gun safety course, GED or high school diploma, gang evaluation, and ISP and random UAs. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charge, how do you plead?
Good.
State, any evidence?
State offers into evidence, states exhibit 1.
And there are no objections, Judge.
Right, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. Okay. Why were you in Michigan?
That's where I'm from.
All right. So, but no, it says that you left Michigan to come here.
Yeah.
His mother lives here now.
Oh, I'm sorry. No.
Yes. So,
Yeah, my mother lives here now.
all right. So is she the one who brought you to Michigan with her?
I'm sorry, Judge.
Oh, the reason why I'm asking is because in this, the police asked you, why did you have a gun? And you said because of things that had happened in Michigan.
Oh, no. I'm sorry if you misunderstood, if they misunderstood, but it was something that happened here. It was something that happened here as well.
So,
May I think I understand a little bit about the background. If I understand correctly, correct me if I'm wrong. He was shot and
Yeah.
then he was sent to Michigan where I think his father lives or a family member lives to.
No, I was shot last year, like after moving here. I lived in Michigan my whole life.
so in Michigan, who lived with you in Michigan?
My father.
All right, so your mom didn't live with you in Michigan.
No, my mom, she did up until 2021. My mother moved here and I moved with my father.
So your mother moved to Texas
Yes,
and you stayed in Michigan with your father?
yes, ma'am.
So why did you leave Michigan?
Um, I left Michigan to move here. My mother and my father recently just passed away.
No, but I mean before that, because in here, there's a statement from your father to the police saying that you didn't want to follow his rules in Michigan.
That's,
I mean, that's what it says in the police report.
I left Michigan because my mother, if she was here, she would tell you, but my mother, she wanted me, she didn't feel that my father was fit to like take care of me.
All right, he's saying that you left because you didn't want to follow his rules. Off the record for a moment. Christine, do you want to, your client is on Zoom. Do you want to meet with her in a breakout room?
No, that's not.
All right, so just give us a moment and we'll be right with you. We're just finishing up a hearing. All right. That, I'm just reading what's in the police report. So what's in the police report is your father is saying that he had previously lost another child by accidentally driving and hitting them.
No,
And then, I'm sorry, go ahead.
that was my mother. That was my little sister on my mother's side.
All right, then this police report is all wrong.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Judge.
No, no, no.
It's hard to understand.
No, I mean, then the police report isn't written correctly because I'm just reading what is in the police report. And I'm trying to figure out why would you have a gun in your bedroom at your mom's house?
Yeah, that's because, oh, I'm sorry.
No, 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 go ahead.
That's because last year, after moving from Michigan, I was shot recently here, not in Michigan, here.
And what happened in that case?
I was walking outside my house, like people were shooting at each other. I was caught in the crossfire.
So do you have gang affiliation?
No, man.
All right, so and what's with all this juvenile stuff?
That was me being a young, dumb kid.
I mean, well, it seems like you're still doing that because I still don't understand why you have a gun in your house. Did you tell your mom there was a gun in the house?
No.
And then your brother gets shot with the gun and you're trying to cover it up. Then your mom ends up getting arrested. And I understand tensions run high, her child's been shot.
Yes,
But you're just bringing chaos to your house.
yes, man. I understand.
How far did you go in school?
To the 10th grade.
All right,
But-
why?
Oh, because like those juvenile cases, I was in school in juvenile. So like out of juvenile school, like 10th grade, but I'm really in the 12th grade right now.
Well, I mean, yeah, by age, you may be in 12th
No,
grade.
I'm talking
but
about credit work.
Okay. But sometimes by knowledge, not 12th grade. So before you were taken into custody, were you in school?
No, ma'am,
Why not?
because the school year was ending and I just moved here. So my mom and we were moving like a lot of places. So we were trying to find out which school would be best for me.
All right, why are you all moving a lot of places?
Because I'm sorry, but I had recently, like I said, I had got shot. So we were moving away from there. Cause I was gonna start school and then I got shot. My mom didn't want me like around cause the area we were in was not a good area. So we moved and we were going, it was a school right by my house. And I actually was starting to go.
All right, in your 17 years, you have done nothing with your life but cause chaos, confusion, and hurt. Going in and out of juvenile detention. For what reason? Who knows? What reason is it? We will find out. Why won't you do what's right? Why won't you follow the law?
It's not that, ma'am. It's just
I mean, no, it is that.
as I got older, I realized like I understand like severity of this case right now. Like I think about it every day. But like I was trying to change my life for the better. Like all that juvenile stuff, like it's been years. Like that was years
Well, I
ago.
don't even understand why you were doing juvenile stuff. I don't understand that. It's life is simple. You go to school, get your education.
Yes, ma'am.
Unless you're saying your mom is a bad mom, I don't know. I'm not in your household. So then it's you. Why won't you follow rules? And why are you out here tattooing, and what is that, a bag with money on it?
Yes, ma'am.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's just I just like the tattoo.
It's not a, that tattoo has not been done well. And let me just tell you, everybody out here with all of these tattoos, that's fine. Get your tattoos, but then deal with the consequences. Don't come back and say somebody won't give me a job because they're looking at me because of my tattoos. That's all on you.
Yes,
And what is the tattoo of the name across your eyebrow?
that is my little sister that passed away, ma'am.
All right, so why put it above your eye?
Uh, I was young when I got the tattoo. I
How
felt
old?
like I was 15 at the time.
All right, so you're 15 years old. Who is letting you get a tattoo? Your mom?
No, I didn't live. That's when I lived with my father.
Your father said,
That's why-
oh, your father took you to the tattoo shop and allowed you to have a tattoo?
No, ma'am.
So you're not obeying anybody's rules. You're just doing what you want to do, acting as though you're an adult. Have you ever had employment?
Yes, ma'am.
Doing what?
I worked here. Actually, it was a month before I got locked up. I worked for Zenith Promotions. We worked for a project called the Parker Project. We help families with kids with cancer. We raise money for them and stuff like that. So to go like tell family pay for like transportation, food, housing, stuff.
How are
like
you
that.
raising money?
It's like donate, like it's community funded basically. Like like you see those people that stand outside of the stores like Walmart and stuff.
Mhm.
And we got like waivers.
Let me just tell you, if I place you on probation, that's going to be something that you do in your spare time. That's not going to be your employment.
Yes, I understand.
You are very lucky that your brother didn't die.
I understand. I think about that every day.
All right, the court is going to sentence you to 8 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 8 years. There's a $1,500 fine. That will be probated. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days, or proof of full-time enrollment in school. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Gang evaluation. 200 hours of community service restitution. You're either going to you're going to either have your GED or either he's going to do some type of trade school. Once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. You're not allowed to have any weapons. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And we can do the gun safety course, although I don't know why people don't know. Can't have unloaded weapons around children. Children are curious. The MRT course. And this is to run concurrent with 2025 CC 008119. And we can do a TAP evaluation out of custody, follow recommendations. Have you ever had any type of mental health treatment or?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
Have you ever been diagnosed?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we're going to do a MIC evaluation. That can be out of custody and a referral for Center for Healthcare Services. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. I don't know everything that's happening in your life. I know a little bit. I've read the police report, and you're not on a good track. You're not on a good track for not ending up in somebody's prison for the rest of your life. That's the way you're moving through this world. And if you continue to move through this world like that, you know what's going to end up happening? You're going to be in prison. Somebody's going to be telling some sob story. You're going to probably end up getting sentenced to like 50 years for something. And then somebody's gonna wanna go do a GoFundMe for you, and then somebody's gonna be saying, oh my gosh, it's so sad that he got 50 years. Life is so simple. Follow the rules. And what you're doing, it's not good trouble, right? You're not out there protesting for people to be able to eat wherever they want to eat. You're not out there a part of the Montgomery bus boycott. You're just out here doing stupid stuff. And life is so simple. Your ancestors died for you so you could be better, and you're not taking advantage of anything. School is free. You don't even have to pay for school. When my mom started school, guess what? Blacks only. They had the colored school of Shreveport, and that was for Black students. And my grandmother, they didn't even really have a school for her. And then her grandmother was a slave. And here you out here doing stupid stuff, tattooing names on your body, tattooing a bag of money on your body, like you're chasing a bag of money. Life is supposed to be more than chasing money. When you're on this planet, you know what your main goal is supposed to do? Try to make it better for somebody else. And you're not doing that. You're just moving through life, committing crimes and thinking it's not going to catch up with you. You're hearing red, and you know why you're hearing red? Only 1 to 2 reasons. Either there's some gang affiliation going on, or either because of your age and they're trying to keep you separated from other people. But it's not going to end well for you if you don't straighten your life out. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And your brother and your siblings, you're supposed to be an example for them to look up to, but they can't even come to you. If you were in my household, I wouldn't want any siblings coming to you because you won't give good advice. You're doing things that you shouldn't be doing anyway. And now that's what all your siblings are picking up. Oh, it's cool to go to juvenile. Oh, it's cool to go to jail. And I'm sure your mom has visited you or called you at the jail. Your siblings know you're at the jail. They're thinking all of that's cool, and it's not. So if you don't change, you're going to end up in prison. And what I can tell you in this court, communication is key. Your attorney will tell you, I don't take joy in sending people to prison, but I will. He says, you're 17. Guess what? 17-year-old can go to prison just as well as anybody else. And you're looking at 8 years in the prison. And 8 years in the prison is different from juvenile. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You are now viewed as an adult in the system, even though you're only 17. And if you don't get it together, you're going to end up in prison.
Yes, ma'am.
And you know what will happen? I'll remember that I sent you to prison, but I'm just going to move on to the next case. Good luck to you. All right, so we are here on Alexandria and Marie Alvarez.
Yes.
All right, so what is happening?
Your Honor, my understanding is that the only allegations in the MTR currently are allegations that occurred in Guadalupe County that we cannot prove. Lauren has made multiple attempts to reach out to our Guadalupe County counterparts.
Let's put this on the record.
Yes, ma'am.
Court is calling 2023 CR 10964 and 2024 CR 2671. State versus Alexandria and Marie Alvarez. Could I have parties announced?
Melissa Albin for the state.
Christine Brown on behalf of Alexandria and Marie Alvarez.
And are you Alexandria and Marie Alvarez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, your client is currently in custody in Guadalupe County. Do you have any objections to her appearing by Zoom?
I have no objections to her appearing by Zoom.
And Ms. Alvarez, do you have any objections to appearing by Zoom?
No, ma'am, I do not.
All right, so state with regards to the motion to revoke.
Yes, Your Honor. Given that all of the allegations in the MTR involve new number ones that occurred in Guadalupe County, we don't have any option but to withdraw the MTR at this time. We've made multiple attempts to reach out to Guadalupe County to try to locate witnesses, to try to put on a case where we could try to prove up some of these MTRs, and we've been unsuccessful up until as recently as lunchtime today.
All right. And how many motions to revoke has this been?
This would be the second one.
All right, and the previous one, what was the previous one? Does anyone know?
The nature of that?
Yes.
It was the same kind of situation, out of county charges, not being able to be proved.
All right, so Miss Alexandra Alvarez,
Yes, ma'am.
it appears that you and Guadalupe County should part ways.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to alter and amend conditions. And that is going to be a partial GPS for employment and also to handle any legal matters that you may have in Guadalupe County. So if you have a court appearance in Guadalupe, you can go back to Guadalupe County. But other than that, you're going to be in Bexar County. This is where your probation is. And you're not doing well on probation in Guadalupe County.
Judge, if I may
Yes.
interject, I am not sure of whether my client has immediate family members living in Bexar County. My understanding is that she was residing with her father in Guadalupe County, so I am not sure how that would affect her living situation.
All right. The court is going to alter and amend conditions to include partial GPS, waive fees, and the GPS is until further notice. Your probation is coming back to Bexar County. And the partial GPS is for employment and to address any legal matters you have in Guadalupe County.
So just to be clear, she is allowed to reside in Guadalupe County?
No.
Or no?
No, you're not going to be residing in Guadalupe County anymore because you're not doing well on probation there. And obviously you're not doing well with your father. So the court is going to sign the motion to withdraw, but the conditions will be altered and amended to include partial GPS, waive GPS fees. The partial is for employment and to address any legal matters you may have in Guadalupe County. Your probation is being returned to Bexar County.
Your Honor,
Yes.
my concern too is that the only other person I can think of that she would also be residing with is her mother. Now, I am not too sure as to where she resides, if that's in Bexar or Guadalupe. I'm just concerned that she might not be able to have a place to reside once she's released.
We'll address that when we cross that bridge. But for
Okay.
now, no. Is there anything else?
Nothing further from the defense.
Nor from the state.
All right, probation, anything else?
Judge, so right now my concern is, I guess we don't know when she's released by the county. That period. So,
Okay.
you give instructions for her to contact her officers.
All right, you're to contact your officer within 24 hours of release,
Yes, ma'am.
within the next business day. So for example, if you're released on Saturday, there's nobody to contact, right? You'll need to then contact them on Monday. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Don't leave yet. Probation, do you need to go over conditions? All right. All right, then she can be released. Thank you so much, Corporal, and we'll wait for the other person. Thank you.
This weekend.
A lot of firsts happening.
Yeah.
All right, Robert Geyer.
Here, yes, hello.
Hello. Hi, Deputy Laura, could you make an announcement for Ross Thornton Correa Jr. in the hallway, please? He's on page 1, number 2. All right, we're going to go on the record. Court is calling 2024 CR 010815, State versus Ross Thornton Correa Jr. Could I have parties announced?
Melissa Albin for the state.
Robert, yes, defense, Your Honor.
All right. The docket was at 9 a.m. It is now 3:26 p.m. Your client has not made an appearance. Deputy Laura, did you make an announcement?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, defense, have you had any contact with your client?
We have not, Judge. I was informed by Norma, your court coordinator, that my client did not appear at the call of docket at 9 o'clock. I had to run to Hondo for a hearing at 1:30. My office has made attempts to contact him and have been unsuccessful.
All right, state.
We're gonna ask for a judge's warrant, Your Honor, and a bond forfeiture.
All right, the court will issue a judge's warrant, remand your client without bond. If your client makes an appearance, the court will reconsider.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, is everyone ready?
Yes.
Court is calling 2019 CR 5823 State versus Crystal Avalos. Can I have parties announce?
Melissa Alvin for the state.
Lauren Lefton for Miss Crystal. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. And are you Crystal Avalos?
Hello. Thank you.
I'm sorry, you need to have them unmute you on the other side, please. All right, are you Crystal Avalos?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Avalos, did you review the document entitled Defendant's Consent to Appear by Video Conference with your attorney? Did you understand it and electronically sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
And defense, do you have any objections to her appearing by video?
No, Your Honor.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily consented to appear by video conference. Ms. Avalos, did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Crystal Lorena Avalos who is placed on deferred adjudication in 2019 CR 5823 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram, on October 10th, 2019 for a period of 2 years and extended for a total of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state, you may proceed.
We're gonna proceed on condition number 5, Your Honor. In Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Crystal Lorena Avalos, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of August, September, and October 2022 in violation of condition number 5.
How do you plead to that? True or not true? State,
Oh, we'll waive the rest.
any objections to the waivers?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Avalos, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 5, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility?
Bless you.
Thank you, sorry. All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 5, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 5?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 5 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. Leave for an agreement to grant the state's motion, revoke community supervision, and reform the underlying sentence to sentence her pursuant to 1244, consider it a judgment satisfied.
Under how many days are you all requesting?
I'm not sure what she has.
I believe the agreement was 102 days. She should have more than that at this time. I'm not quite sure. She was in custody in Guadalupe County. It's starting early September. I'm not sure with the virtual booking system if they have been giving her credit in our jail for that, but on the docket when we were in court last week, it reflected 102 days on that day. So.
All right. And probation, was the restitution of $57 to SAPD paid?
No, Judge.
All right, Ms. Avalos, are you asking the court to follow that agreement? You need to speak up.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
The court will sentence you, the court will, as previously stated, find violation of condition number 5 true. The court will find you guilty, revoke, sentence you to 102 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. The court will give you credit for any time served in Bexar County and credit for any time served in Guadalupe County Jail. The court will show that the judgment is satisfied and there's to be restitution of $57 to SAPD for drug testing. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing?
No, Your Honor, not at this time.
No, ma'am.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. And I'm sorry, also, this is was a part of her previous condition, so I'm going to add this as well. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. And counsel, the reason for that is there's a pending Child Protective Services case.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware of that.
Yes.
Thank you.
And there was an approval. I'm sorry, there was notice that there was a Gutierrez who was not allowed to be a chaperone, and that was based upon CPS.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm going to add that Lino Gutierrez is not allowed as a chaperone. All right, good luck to you, Ms. Avalos.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Guadalupe Jail, thank you so much for zooming in on such short notice. I do appreciate it.
It's just me in here, ma'am.
All right, tell them I said thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And Lauren Lefton, thank you so much for coming back and zooming in. I know you were busy with other things and you thought your day was done.
No, I appreciate the court being so accommodating and allowing Ms. Avalos to move forward in the process. So thank
All
you.
right, thank you. You guys have
Awesome.
a good one.
Have a
Bye-bye.
great day, everybody. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Norma, can you let Guadalupe County know that she can be excused?
I can let them know right here.
Oh, if you'll let them know. All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.